Welcome, you absolute legends. I am Gaultier, I am Pete, I am back, and oh my good God, there are so many new releases at the moment. It is so hard to keep up with them. But I've got another one, House of Jean-Paul Gaultier. I did say this on a previous video that I was going to get this. Came in the mail yesterday. This is Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Male Lover. Now, it's apparently a new release. I've seen the box off. I can't be bothered with it because, to be quite honest with you, I just find it really tedious. I have not smelled this. I've just pulled it out. So I'm going to smell it now. First impressions with you. See what you think and whether or not it's worth picking up. Now, it's not cheap. It's only about 70 to 80 quid depending on where you go. The bottle actually looks really nice. Obviously, typical Le Male phrase. There's also got like almost like tattoo bits on the front. So I'm going to try it on blotter first, and then I might even try it on skin, and I'll tell you whether it's worth you buying. Right, so let's give this one for a test run, and this one obviously is Le Male. So I'm expecting it to be sweet. That's the only thing I expect from it. It is definitely sweet. It's definitely creamy. It's vanillic. Touch of shower gel-esque in it. It's got a touch of spice in it, like some pepper. Got a little bit of ambergris in it. I mean, I know there's a 3-note breakdown on this. This is vanilla, white pepper, and ambergris. But there's small bits in this, and it is a fresh, easy wearing, sweet fragrance. I do think it's going to be mass appealing. My issue with this, it's a bit generic. And what I mean by that is I've smelt these things before. And if you haven't got anything like that, great, this one might be for you. But if you have something already like this, it's kind of a bit redundant at this point. I kind of think they could have done something a little bit different with this. I know they're trying to keep with Le Male, like the essence of Le Male, obviously keeping it sweet, keeping it sexy, which is mass appealing, and I get it. And they want to sell bottles, which I get. But I don't think it's worth buying. I genuinely don't think it's worth buying. Unless you haven't got a sweet shower jelly. I mean, I'd rather buy Versace Dylan Blue over this. And that's just being honest with you. I'd probably put Blue de Chanel, I'd put Dior over this. I'd put a lot of fragrances over this one. Could I see myself rocking it? Yes, I could. I could wear this as a quick dumb reach fragrance and not think two thoughts about this. I think for that reason, it'll be worth picking up. Other than that, if you have something similar on that vein, don't buy this. I genuinely don't think it's worth buying it. So I'm just going to try it on the skin just to see. So I'm not got anything on. Just a sec, this needs to warm up. So off the blotter, I think it's nice. It's nothing revolutionary. It's nothing new. I'd give it a solid 7 because I think it'll work mass appealing wise, and I think people will buy it. But right, it is a tiny touch of citrus in here when it comes on my skin. It is more citrusy fresh than I was expecting off the blotter. So obviously skin chemistry does play a factor in this. It is very creamy, like I say, lots of vanilla notes in it. And the pepper is a bit more predominant on my skin than it is on the blotter. So it does give it a little bit more of an edge. But again, I'd still say I'd put Versace Dylan Blue over this easily. Again, I think it's a good fragrance. I'm not slamming it, but I just think they could have done something a little bit more exciting with it. That's my issue with it. Not disappointed. I just think let down a tiny bit. I think they could have done something better. But I think people will like it. I think they'll get lots of compliments. I think it'll do what it does well. I mean, Jean-Paul Gaultier do that stuff well. So, yeah, again, solid 7 out of 10. But just be careful. Try this one first before you buy it. You don't need to get mental. So, Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male Lover. Right, so Le Male Lover. It's not the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life, but it's certainly not the best thing I've ever smelled. It's above average, I'd say, with that. But as always, it's now time to tell you what my scent of the day is. Alright, so my scent of the day, I went back in the archives. I kind of dug out in the collection and I went and found this little number. I haven't worn this in absolute ages. This is Mont Blanc Legend Night. This is a seriously nice fragrance. I forgot how much I like this one. So we've got bergamot, sage, vetiver, and a bit of patchouli, and a touch of vanilla in it. Very nice fragrance. I did forget how much I like this one. So still around, and I think it's about 30 quid for a 100ml bottle. Definitely well worth finding a bottle of this. I think it still works brilliantly well. As always, let me know in the comments what your scent of the day is. And so this is mine. This is Mont Blanc Legend Night. Right, so there you have it. Jean-Paul Gaultier, the new Le Male Lover. It's not bad, it's not great. I think it'll work pretty well for most people. But again, just sample it, just to make sure you know what you're getting into. As always, if you want a top 10 list, a free review, or a question, hit me up in the comments. I do love hearing from you guys. I do respond to everyone. If I don't do it straight away, I will get to you pretty as fast as I can. As always, I'm on Instagram, TikTok. DM me there if you like. That's not an issue. And as always, you absolute legends. Smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching.